Right, a job that needs doing in spring is mulching, and if we look closely, this is the material I'm going to use for mulching. It's basically chippings from a tree that's been felled on the site, but you can get a hold of bags of mulch for the purpose of mulching an area. Now the area I want to mulch today is this area that I've made a bit of a start on, and it's the area where I've got a few fruit trees, a mini orchard if you like. What I had on this area for about a year and a bit was a big sheet of plastic, and it did the job because it blocked out the light and killed off quite a lot of the weeds. Now what I've just done a while ago is dig out any weeds that were still left there, and the bulk of the area is fine to mulch. And I've started this, and using a rake is a really good idea because you can just drag the mulch into the areas that you need to. Now, one of the advantages of using mulch, provided you put a good healthy layer on, is that it still allows water through, but it's nice that it's organic material that's covering up the ground. It lets the soil breathe a little bit better. And eventually with time it will rot down and it will need replacing, but nevertheless it is one way of keeping control of the weeds. And I'm going to make my way around here and just tidy up this area, and I'll show you a picture of what it looks like once I've done this patch. And this is the tip that I wanted to give you. I'm creating a raised bed in one of my greenhouses, and because it's a new area, it's made up of these large edging stones. They're basically large flags that have been cut down the middle. Now what I don't want to do is fill this up directly with compost, so this is what I want to do. Put some mulch down at the bottom, a couple of inches, maybe 2 to 3 inches. You don't want to put too much of this stuff down because you're reducing the capacity of the actual container space. So that's one of the great tips I wanted to give you. Use this material, this large size mulch, to just basically fill up the base, and then when it gets filled up with compost, you're not spending a lot of time and resources on filling up this with compost. So two great uses of mulch. One, what most people do is just put it on the ground to stop weeds coming through, and then an alternative use is to just bulk up the height of your containers.